Meditation Monday, Living from Enough, Embodying Gratitude. Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to Meditation Monday. I'm so glad you are here. Last week, we explored gratitude from the things that didn't work out, the closed doors, the delays, the unexpected redirection that eventually revealed themselves as protection, alignment, or preparation. Because life often asks us, how can we stay grounded even when things don't unfold perfectly? Can you remain present when control slips away? Can you soften instead of spiral? And that's what we're going to do in this meditation. It's not about temporary gratitude, not gratitude as a checklist, and not forcing yourself to stay positive, but becoming someone who no longer lives from constant lack, urgency, or emotional survival mode. Today we practice an identity shift, a nervous system shift, a soul shift. What happens when you stop moving through life as someone desperately trying to get enough and begin moving through life as someone who already is enough? Because many of us are unknowingly have lived inside the energy of not enough for years. Not enough time, not enough money, not enough certainty, not enough healing, not enough progress, not enough validation. And when the central nervous system lives in chronic not enough, the body stays vigilant. The mind keeps racing. The spirit struggles to settle. Even beautiful moments become difficult to fully receive. Let's allow ourselves to slow down long enough to remember something ancient and true. The peace is not always found in having more. Sometimes peace is found in finally realizing you no longer need to carry the energy of lack. Today is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about creating safety inside yourself before life changes. It's about becoming the steady signal. So take a breath and let yourself fully arrive. Allow your body to settle naturally. You do not have to force relaxation. You do not have to meditate correctly. Simply begin noticing that you are here, safe enough to pause, safe enough to breathe, safe enough to stop carrying the world for a few moments. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and gently release. Again, breathing in slowly and exhaling completely. One more time, letting the inhale become softer and the exhales extended. Notice the chair beneath you, the floor supporting you, the room holding you. You are not floating untethered through space. You are supported. And sometimes the nervous system needs reminders of simple support. So gently tell your body, I am here. This moment is real. I do not have to rush right now. Allow your jaw to soften. Allow your face to soften. Allow your hands to soften. Release the space between your shoulders. Notice how often the body quietly braces without permission. Notice how we often prepare for problems that haven't even happened yet. And now you don't have to prepare for anything. You are allowed to simply be present. Let your breath become natural now. No effort, no performance, just presence. Bring your awareness deeper into your body and notice your chest rise and fall. Notice the rhythm of your breathing. Notice the quiet intelligence of your body continuing to care for you automatically. Your beating heart, your lungs expanding, your body's constantly working to keep you alive. And maybe, for the first time today, allow yourself to appreciate your body instead of criticizing it. Your body has carried stress, grief, responsibilities, fear, change, disappointment. And still it continues. Still tries to protect you. Still it wants safety and it wants peace. Take a breath and imagine sending gratitude into your nervous system itself. Not gratitude for achievement, not gratitude for productivity, but gratitude for survival. Imagine your breath traveling down through your shoulders, through your chest, through your tummy, and all the way into your hips and legs. Imagine your body slowly receiving the message that you no longer have to stay on high alert. You are allowed to soften. You're allowed to feel supported. And maybe part of you resists this. Maybe a part of you believes that if you relax, something will go wrong. If that feeling comes up, simply notice it with compassion. Because many people learn that safety was temporary, that peace could dissolve suddenly, that rest was unsafe. But now, we gently teach our body something new. The groundedness is possible. That presence is possible. That safety can exist in small moments. And that small moments matter. Now gently bring awareness to the old pattern of striving. The old internal voice that says, I'll rest when, I'll feel better when, I will finally breathe when. And maybe it's when the money comes, when the answer comes, relationship heals, a business grows, or life settles down. Notice how exhausting it is to live with a finish line constantly moving. Notice how the mind keeps convincing you that peace exists somewhere in the future instead of here. And perhaps now you can acknowledge something honestly. The constant searching has been heavy. The constant pressure has been tiring. The constant need to prove, fix, earn, or figure out has worn you down. So take a deep breath into that. And imagine placing all of those pressures into a basket beside you. Not forever, just for now. Set down the pressure to become someone else. Set down the pressure for forced clarity. Set down the pressure to have every answer immediately. You do not need to solve your whole life right now. You only need to be here. And sometimes healing begins the moment we stop fighting the present moment. Now imagine yourself waking up tomorrow morning, but something inside you has shifted. Not dramatically, not loudly, quietly steadily. You wake up without immediately entering survival mode. You take a breath before reaching for your phone. You notice the light entering the room. You notice your body. You notice yourself. And instead of beginning the day with pressure, you begin the day with presence. Imagine yourself moving through the morning slowly enough to actually experience it. You drink your coffee or tea without rushing. You stop abandoning yourself mentally before the day begins. You stop speaking to yourself harshly. You stop measuring your worth by how much you accomplish before noon. Imagine yourself carrying a calm steadiness throughout the day. Not perfection, just groundedness. You answer emails without panic. You move through conversations without needing to prove yourself. You trust that your value does not disappear simply because you rested. Imagine your nervous system no longer scanning constantly for what's missing. Imagine your body no longer preparing for disaster at every moment. You walk through stores differently. You drive differently. You breathe differently. You no longer move through life like someone trying to outrun fear. You walk through life like someone who belongs here, like someone supported life itself. And notice, when you embody enoughness, gratitude becomes natural, because you finally have the capacity to receive life while you are living it. Now place one hand over your heart and silently repeat after me. I move through my life as someone who already has enough. Let's say it again. I move through life as someone who already has enough. Notice what emotion arises. Maybe peace, maybe resistance, maybe grief for how long you have lived feeling unsafe. All of it is welcomed. Now continue. I do not need to chase my worth. My nervous system is learning safety. I release the identity of lack of control. I allow myself to receive life. I trust steady growth. I trust grounded abundance. I trust myself. And now imagine these words sinking deeper into the mind, into the body, into the nervous system, into your energetic field, like roots growing slowly beneath the surface. This is not performative gratitude. This is embodiment. This is becoming someone who no longer needs chaos to feel alive. Someone who no longer confuses stress with purpose. Someone who can hold peace without abandoning momentum. This is your steady signal. Now gently bring to mind something simple you are grateful for. Not something huge and not something you think you should pick, but something honest. Maybe a moment of laughter, a safe place to sleep, a song, a pet, a friend, maybe a quiet morning, or just feeling a deep breath. Allow yourself to truly feel it. Not think it, feel it. Notice where gratitude lives in your body, maybe in your chest. Maybe your breath deepens. Maybe your shoulders relax. Gratitude is not about denying pain. It is about allowing yourself to also notice what is supporting you. And the more the nervous system feels supported, the less it needs to stay armored. Take another deep breath and imagine gratitude moving through your body like a warm light, gently, steadily, nourishing. Sit in this awareness and just receive. Begin slowly bringing awareness back to this room, back to your breath, back to your physical body. Notice the surface beneath you again. Notice the air around you. Notice how your body feels now compared to when we began. Maybe softer, maybe slower, and maybe simply more present. And before we close, remember, enoughness is not laziness. Peace is not weakness. Rest is not failure. You do not need to earn your right to exist peacefully. You are allowed to feel grounded before life becomes perfect. You are allowed to stop measuring your worth through exhaustion. And you are allowed to move through life as someone who already has enough. Take one final deep breath in and gently let it go. Thank you for being here, beautiful soul. And until next time, breathe deeply, trust your inner compass, and remember, you were made for this.